What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another video, another live stream. I just wanted to come on. I'll be on for about an hour. Just talk a little bit about my appreciation for everything that's going on right now with the channel. I think we are doing really well, and I just had some time to look. Usually, so for those of you who don't know, who don't have a channel or don't know about how this whole thing works. Usually, you can set kind of usually it goes back about 28 days. You can make it anything you want, really, but 28 days is kind of the standard. That's like what it defaults to. So it'll show you like your progress over the last 28 days. So at that point, once you've been doing something for 28 days, then you can kind of see the results of what you've been doing. So back July 4th, actually July 4th, I started the video a day, and I wanted to do a video a day, whether it be live stream or regular video. That was like my whole goal. And so as you guys come in the room, just let me know you're here just by saying what's up. I see Braveheart's in the room. Looks like we have about 9 people in here, 8 or 9 people. So just let me know you're in the room by just saying what's up. What's going on, Jessica? And then also please hit that like button. If you hit the like button, we'll bring more people in. Asif, what's going on, man? Michael, how you doing? Yeah, so just do that for me, please, while I'm talking. Just hit the like button, and then just let me know you're here. If you don't want to say anything, you just give me a thumbs up emoticon or something like that, just so I can give you guys a shout out. You know what? We'll wait a few, because we have people coming in right now, so I want to wait a little bit before I kind of really lay it on. But yeah, I really just want to say I appreciate everyone's support, and that's what keeps me going, keeps me motivated when it comes to, especially when it comes to live streams. Live streams are really, it's easy in the sense that there's no editing, but it's very hard to pull off because there's so much stuff going on, and you have to multitask, and I'm not really good at multitasking, I'll be honest with you. That's one of my weaknesses. So I can focus on one thing really well, but when it comes to having screens open and checking this out and reading that and doing this and doing that, I mean, yeah, it becomes a little a little crazy. So I appreciate everyone for being patient with me, and I'm sure I started shooting, or I was looking back on my history. So way back July of last year, I put out a couple of live streams. Didn't know what I was doing, just put out a couple. And then I stopped, and then I think I waited until maybe September, put out another one, and then December put out a couple more. And then in February, that's when I started putting out, I'll say on a regular, maybe a weekly basis, I put out a video, a live stream. And then it got to the point where March, April, that's when I really started getting more serious about live streaming, and then I was putting out a lot more. And I think that was probably at the time where I said, okay, I'm going to do a live stream. At that time, I think I was saying Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, or something crazy like that. Maybe it was, yeah, I can't remember what it was. But so then I started putting out more and more. But all along that time, like I've been growing as far as doing live streams, because it was tragic. My first live streams, even then, back in February, March, April, my live streams were pretty bad. There was a lot of stuff going on. I didn't know what I was doing. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. But yeah, and I actually remember one day, and David's funny. It's funny because David's been there from like day one when it came to me really getting serious about live streaming. And it was funny because I remember one live stream I did, it was just a total disaster. And he told me straight up, he was like, this is the worst live stream ever. And I was just like, wow. And so, yeah, so for those of you who don't know, yeah, live streams, they can be easy because there's no editing, but it's hard in the sense that there's a lot of different things going on, and you have to be able to manage all that stuff, and you have to be able to kind of think on the fly and kind of just keep moving through, even if you're messing up or even if you have problems that are going on. You need to be able to kind of just work through it. Whereas when you do edit videos, I mean, it might be hard to shoot the video because I keep repeating myself and all that. But when I edit it, I can edit it and make it look like I'm, the best YouTuber out there, right? But when you do live streams, it's hard. It's hard when you're on the spot or someone asks you a question, you have no idea how to answer it. Stuff like that, dealing with people who troll, they get on here and whatever. So, I mean, there's just so many different factors when it comes to live streams. But like I said, I wanted to just come on and just say, say thank you because, and this is all new to me when it comes to live streams, and just ramping up my whole thing and saying, hey, I'm going to do a daily video. And, I just appreciate all the support. And I've seen, I mean, the numbers, our viewer count has gone up 29% in the last 28 days. So, I mean, that is substantial. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about the future, and I'm going to continue to put out a video. Yeah, my plan is to continue doing daily videos. So if it's a live stream or if it's a daily video, I will have a video that will be coming on at 9:45 tonight. It'll be about travel insurance. So something that I never really thought about back in the past when I traveled, but I think it's something that we should all be thinking about because you never know what can happen. You're in another country and you're you could be. I mean, one of the things that scares me every time I travel is getting in a taxi, Uber, or just being on the road, walking around. People drive a lot different than they do in the U.S. They're able to get away with a lot more in some of the other countries that I've visited, and pretty much all the other countries. The only country that I've been to where it seemed like people were a little more laid back when it comes to driving was, and actually it's hectic because you have a lot of people on these motorbikes, so on the scooters and stuff like that. But the drivers in general, the taxi drivers and everything, they seemed a little more laid back. When I was in Thailand, when I was in Phuket, I mean, they were just they would drive slow. Like it wasn't, that was the first country that I've been to, or the first area of Thailand that I've been to where people were just kind of it didn't seem like there was a rush. You didn't hear all the honking horns and all that stuff. And that's my experience, okay? So, but there are a lot of people on motorcycles and things like that. So I can imagine it does get pretty dangerous, especially for people on motorcycles and stuff. But anyway, that's one of the things I notice when I go to other countries is that the rules are a lot different out there than they are in the U.S., where the pedestrian has the right of way, and usually you're not getting challenged when you're walking down the street, or crossing a street. There's certain countries I go to. Paris is one of them. When I went to Paris, and then people will challenge you. Like if you step off the curb and someone's driving and they see you step off the curb, they speed up. They don't slow down, and they're speeding up in the hopes that you stop. Now, if you do get out there and walk, it was funny because I didn't know how to navigate that, and I went on a photo tour, and it was just me and the guide, and he was just taking me around town, and so he's showing me how to do it his way, and I'm following behind him closely, but he just walks out in the street. So you walk out in the street, then they'll stop. But if they see you step out in the street, they're going to speed up to see if you're going to keep going. And if you keep going, then they'll stop. But if you don't keep going, then they just go right by. It's kind of like when someone, like in the U.S., when someone puts on their blinker and then you don't want them to get in front of you, so you speed up. It's the same thing. But if they do get in front of you, obviously you slow down. So, yeah. But anyway, travel insurance, yeah, that's what the video will be about, because I want to just kind of, address that. I mean, I think it's something that we should all consider. But yeah, so getting back to the whole appreciation. Yeah, so I'm really, really happy with the numbers, and I'm going to continue to do the daily videos as long as I can. The plan was to do it for 30 days, started July 4th, and we're now into past August 4th, so we've already passed that point. But yeah, the plan is to continue to do them. I do need help though, so if you guys have ideas for videos, you can put them in the chat right now, or you can hit me up in the WhatsApp group. So it's easy for me to do the review of credit card, the travel credit card. It's easy for me to do those. I've been doing some more of the, this card versus this card. But those aren't really true. Like the verses, I like doing them, but they're not really true because there's so many different factors. And it would take a long time. It would be a long video if I were to go, kind of play by play on each thing. So I usually only take like 5 different little categories and I kind of say, okay, well, this is this and that. I like it for this reason. I like it for that reason. But yeah, so ideas, if you guys have ideas for videos, because there is going to come a time where I'm going to start getting like, wow, I need to put some more videos out. But what are the topics that I should discuss? One of the things that I really like about live streams is the fact that we're doing Q&A pretty much the whole live stream. So I get a feel for what the questions that people are asking, and I can use that to make future videos. Or if someone asks me a question and I don't know the answer to it, then I do the research and then I can put out a video that way too. So that's helped a lot. That's really helped me a lot. Okay, guys, if you guys are in here right now, please hit the like button. It looks like we have about 16 people in here. So please hit the like button so we can bring some more people in on the discussion. I'm going to give some shout outs right now. So if you are in the room, just let me know you're here just by saying hello or give me a little happy face or something in the chat, so I can at least give you a shout out there and show my appreciation. Like I said, that's what I wanted to come on live today, and that was the main reason. It's one of those things. YouTube is really, there's no roadmap. There's no roadmap. Like I went to this VidCon that they just had last month, and that's one of the things, actually last month, yeah, it was last month. That was one of the things that you understand is like there's no roadmap to YouTube. There are a variety of different ways that you can be successful on YouTube. And so it's trial and error. And when you can get when you start getting a response, that really motivates you, or at least motivates me to want to do more when I see like something positive. When I see the same people coming into a live stream that I know that you guys are enjoying it and that you guys are taking something from it and you guys are helping each other out. So that's it's hard when it comes to YouTube because you don't know what the response is going to be. And another thing that's really scary about live streams is nobody's going to watch. Like that's the initial thought. And it was that way for a long time. Like I'd get on, I might have 4 or 5 people on. And then it's like, there's really no discussion going on. And so that's one of those things too, that you're like, okay, I'm going to do a live stream and nobody's going to watch. And so you just need to jump out there and just start doing it. And then once you do it, then people will start, you'll get in your comfort zone and you'll learn, how to, you'll learn what you should be talking about and stuff like that. And people will start responding, and then they're going to let you know. If it's something good, they're going to let you know. If it's something bad, they're going to let you know, and then you can kind of work from there. But yeah, that's another thing too. Like you get on and nobody's there, and it's really debilitating. It can be because it takes a lot of work to get even to this, like this right here, what I have. You've seen live streams before, and you've seen some people do live streams, and you probably be like, wow, that's not a good live stream, or the quality's bad, the audio's bad, or the lighting is just, there's something wrong. And so it takes a lot to get to something that looks, somewhat professional. So when you do that, and then you get on, and there's nobody there, then it's like, why am I doing this? So I'm very, very, very happy with the response that I've been getting and everything. So I really appreciate that. All right, guys, I'll give out some shout outs here. So Braveheart, what's going on? Jessica, how you doing? Asif, what's going on? Michael, what's going on? Nate and Jess, how you doing? Is it Adriel? I think that's how you say your name. Let me know if I'm saying it incorrectly. What's going on? Brian, what's going on? Um, Pelt Work, what's going on? First time I've seen you in here, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. David, of course, what's going on? Rashad, what's going on? Let's see here. Ian, how you doing? Hip, what's going on? And all right, that rounds it out. So thank you guys all for stopping by, like I said, and please hit that like button. We'll talk. We'll do some stuff. You guys want to do some Q&A as far as questions about travel reward credit cards or anything like that. I just wanted to get that off my chest as far as my appreciation for everything that you guys are doing and how you are helping me. You might not think just coming on, you're helping me, or just even letting me know that you're here. Like I can see a number, but when I actually can see a thumbs up or a happy face or a hi or what's up or any of that, that really motivates me as well, because now it's more than just a number. I'm actually seeing someone, you know, that's in here. You know what I mean? So it means a lot. It means an awful lot. So I just wanted to come on and say that. But yeah, we can talk about travel credit cards if that's what you guys want to discuss. If you guys have any comments or anything like that, I'm going to briefly go through here and just see what everyone's saying here. So, okay, let's see. And Rashad saying we appreciate you. That's cool, man. And you know, you don't know how you're doing. It's really hard. Like you think you might be doing okay, or you might think the opposite. You might think, wow, you know what? I'm not really doing good. I don't think I'm really connecting with people. And that's another reason why I just like the engagement. Even if it's just a thumbs up, it's like, okay, well, there's someone on the other end of that internet connection or what have you. So yeah, let's see here. TEC, what do you do? We love the live stream. Okay, cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's Nate and Jess saying that. 6,305 subs. Cool. Yeah, if you guys are new here and you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We put out videos all the time, so I'll be putting out live streams on Saturday and on Monday. This Monday, we're going to have like a community live stream, so we'll bring on some guests from the live stream. Okay, so and I want to do this as on an ongoing basis. So it's not just going to be this Monday, but in the future we'll continue to bring more and more people on. People that want to talk about travel credit cards and how these points and stuff have changed their life and improved their travel. So that's what we'll be talking about on Monday, and then Saturday I haven't picked a topic yet, but yeah, we have a lot of things coming, so please consider subscribing to the channel. And let me move this screen up because I can't see everything right now. All right, let's move that up. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay. All right. So, any questions or anything like that? Feel free to put it in the chat. Just put at TEC, and then I'll make sure I address the questions. Let's see. And let's see. Nate saying, "How's it going?" Let's see. Wait. What? Okay. So, I think Pelt Work is asking. As far as Amex and travel insurance. So American Express, they don't have that much when it comes to travel insurance. I'd have to look at all their stuff. I don't have their cards. So they do lack when it comes to travel insurance, but they do offer some benefits. I believe the Amex Platinum does have pretty decent travel insurance. But for the most part, yeah, they kind of skimp on that. We know what happened with Citi and their travel insurance. But I'm kind of I've changed my tone when it comes to travel insurance with credit cards. In the past, I would think, oh yeah, you know, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, it's a great card, it's got good travel insurance, and I know that used to be the argument. You have the Amex Platinum, you have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and people would say, oh, well, the travel insurance is better with the Chase Sapphire Reserve compared to the Amex Platinum. And I'm over that. I'm done with, like, when I say I'm over it, I'm done with it. We need more travel insurance than what the credit card companies provide. And that includes all of the cards that I have now. The Chase Sapphire Reserve, great card. has some travel insurance, but let's face it, if I'm in a medical emergency, I need more than $2,500. I'll probably need more than $2,500 of money to, to treat me. And then I think they do have medical evacuation, so it's like 100,000. But I have no problem, and you guys will watch the video later tonight. It'll be at 9:45. Remind me at 9:45 I have to be off because I don't think you can do two. Like a live stream, well, it doesn't make sense to have both of them going anyway. But a live stream and a premiere at the same time would be a little weird because there's two chats going on. So yeah, it wouldn't work. Because I can't be in two places at once. But anyway, yes, the travel insurance now it's like $40, $45. It depends on how much how much your trip will cost you. But the good thing with us is we're using points. So in a lot of cases, our trips aren't going to cost that much out of pocket. And we're using points, so it's a little different situation. But having that travel insurance, spending an extra $40 to get travel insurance, and then having $10,000 as a medical emergency, money that's set aside for that, or 50,000. That's what you want, because if you do get in any type of you have a serious injury where you get hit by a car or something like that, at least you have some coverage, and then they can medevac you out to the closest appropriate hospital for you. That's what I'm concerned with. That's the main thing that I'm concerned with when it comes to travel insurance. All the other little things, the lost bag fees and the trip delay and all that kind of stuff, that's nice to have, and you do have that with your travel credit cards. But my main thing is the medical stuff. Okay, I can always get another piece of luggage, even if I don't have travel insurance and I lose my luggage. I can always replace all that stuff. But when it comes to your health, that's where we really need to think like, okay, this is it's worth $40, and you can't rely on credit cards because they're usually not going to give you anything that you can. They're not going to give you much, so you're still going to need something in addition to that. And I'm talking about traveling outside the country for the most part. If you're traveling within the U.S., like I have insurance, so when I'm traveling within the U.S., I'm pretty much covered. But when I go outside of the country, that's when my medical insurance is not going to cover me. So that's when I need to have something else. And some people they have medical insurance. They get medical insurance when they travel, or they have like a international plan. But for me, I don't have that, so I would have to rely on some type of travel insurance with medical emergency funds available. Okay, let's see. All right, guys, yes, please get the likes up, please. If you can, just hit the like button for us so we can bring some more people in here. Got about 20 people in here, so that's good. As just an impromptu jump on a live stream, I think we're doing well. But yes, please hit that like button. That will bring more people in, and then plus in the rebroadcast, people will be able to gravitate over to this video. And that's another thing too that's been really, really good. And it really, I mean, when I ask you guys, hey, and I know I bug you guys all the time about hitting the like button, that's probably the best way for YouTube to know what's going on with videos, because you have to understand, we go on a live stream, we get on a live stream, YouTube doesn't know, is it good, is it bad? I mean, there's people in here, but what's going on? So if you're hitting the like button, then YouTube is seeing that, and they're seeing that activity. They're seeing the dialogue that's going. They might not. They're not. I don't know. Well, they might monitor exactly what we're saying, but I don't think they can, but I don't think they do. Anyway, the stuff that's going on in the dialogue, and then if they see that you're hitting the like button, that's when they're going to promote it out to more and more people and say, hey, you might like this. And then if you're subscribed to my channel and you hit the bell notification, you'll get notified when I go live. But if you don't hit that little bell notification, you're not going to get notified. So if they're hitting the like button, if people are hitting the like button, then they'll start promoting it out to more people who are subscribed to my channel as well. So that's how it all works. Like I said, there is no roadmap, but that's one thing that I know, And everyone talks about that. Yes, if you're hitting the like button, it does help when it comes to getting more people in bringing more people into the video or to the live stream. Okay, let's see. Hip said, "I love you, man." I love you too, Hip. All right, we're here. We're here, pimp. All right, let's keep moving on here. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Like I said, that's the motivation. And you guys probably wonder, like, damn, why is he always getting on live streams? I enjoy it. That's the reason why I'm doing a lot of them, because I actually enjoy the interaction. And for the longest on this channel, until February, when I started doing live streams on a regular basis, I had a whole different kind of community, I guess you could say, or audience that liked to watch videos that I put out, but didn't really communicate, didn't like to do the live streams. And I still have that. Like, if I know some people who put out live streams that they started out doing live streams, and so they have an audience that's already tuned into that, and so they're more responsive. So when they go on live, they get a bigger audience. So we're still working on our audience. I think we're doing really, really well. People know now Saturday and Monday I'm doing live streams, so they're jumping in on those live streams and participating. But it takes a while for people to kind of get used to, or new people that are coming in and subscribing to the channel, to get used to the fact that, oh, he does live streams, because I wasn't doing them for until February, really. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so Nate and Jess, so let's say video topic. Okay, so best hotel keeper cards. Cool. Yeah. You know what? Hotel cards, though, I personally think they're all keeper cards for the most part, unless they're not giving you a free night. They're keeper cards, because pretty much all the cards that I can think of, they give you that free night. And that right there is, I'm keeping the card if it gives me a free night. If it's a $95 annual fee card, I'm keeping it. And then the Aspire card, of course, for me, I think that's a keeper card. I don't have the card yet, but I would keep the card only because you get the diamond status, plus you get the airline credit and the hotel credit. So you're getting your money's worth with that card. So it's definitely a keeper card. But I could spin on that as the best hotel keeper card or something like that. So yeah, that is a good idea. So I will jot that down as soon as I'm done here, because I will forget it. Nate and Jess, you got to hold me to this. So if you don't see that video in the next couple weeks, say, hey, whatever happened? Okay. So then it'll remind me if I don't write it down as soon as I'm done here. It's bad. Like, sometimes I'll have a good idea. This happens all the time when I'm laying in bed and I have a good idea, and then I wake up in the morning and I forgot what it was. Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right. Okay, so Rashad saying, if you really love me, transfer your Ultimate Reward points to me. Yeah. Can't do that. I got to travel. So, you know what? I actually looked. I am going to do this. So one of the videos that I put out in the coming days, I'm going to be booking my trip to Colombia. So I'm going to go through the whole process. So from start to finish, how I figure out how to use the points and all that. I did some research last night, so I kind of looked at the numbers to see. I'll even show you how I do a stopover. Hopefully the stopover is still available. It's happened before where I've looked to see how much, because basically, so if you guys don't know what a stopover is, so you'll have, for instance, when I go to Colombia, I'm going from Los Angeles to Bogota, and I'll be in Bogota for 3 days. And then from Bogota, I'm flying over to Medellin, which is about 45 minutes away. And then I'll be in Medellin for 7 days, 6 or 7 days. And then from Medellin, then I'm going to fly back to Los Angeles. So my flight from Los Angeles to Bogota, that's going to be one set of points. I'm going to fly business class. It's like 35,000 points. And then when I fly from Bogota to Medellin, I only have to pay the taxes and fees. And I did see that on, I thought before, I'm pretty sure I booked something before I didn't have to pay taxes and fees, but maybe I was mistaken. But anyway, there's taxes and fees attached to it. I think it was like $2 or $3. It was something really small. So, but you don't have to use any points. So that stopover, that's what they'll call a stopover. So you go to Bogota and then you go from Bogota to Medellin. That's a stopover. You don't have to use any points for that. So it's a freebie, a big zero when it comes to points. And I'm flying business class for no points. But it's a small flight. I mean, it's a short flight, so it's only 45 minutes, but still. And then when I'm in Medellin, then I'll be flying back. And when I fly back, then there'll be 35,000 points to fly back to Los Angeles. But it's a really good deal. I love the fact that United, and I think some of the other Star Alliance partners, maybe all the Star Alliance partners, offer this stopover. The other option is what they call a jaw, so an open jaw. So let's say, and I used this when I flew to Colombia the last time, but that stopover that I was talking about, you don't have to use any points. Sometimes that will change, and it changed on me the last time that I booked my trip to Colombia. I wanted to fly to Barranquilla, and I was going to stay in Barranquilla for Carnival for 4 days, and then I was going to go from Barranquilla to Medellin, and then from Medellin back to Los Angeles. Well, I checked it a week prior, just kind of like I did now, right? I checked everything, all the numbers looked good. I was like, okay, we'll do business class. It looks good. And then I went back a week later to book it, and when I went back to book it, that stopover from Barranquilla to Medellin it wasn't 0 points anymore. It was 20,000 points. So I didn't want to pay 20. It wasn't worth 20,000 points. The flight the flight by itself was $130 for a business class seat. So it's not even worth point. Like it wasn't even worth 20,000 points. So in that situation, basically what I did is I said, okay, well, I'll just book my flight to Barranquilla. So go from Los Angeles to Barranquilla, be in Barranquilla for the 4 days, and then do an open jaw, which means I'm flying into Barranquilla airport, but then I'm flying out of Medellin airport. Okay, so that's how I set it up. So I have that open space in between, and I just need to book the flight on my own. And so that's what I did. I just booked a flight on Avianca. It was $130, business class. So I stayed in Barranquilla for 4 days, and then got to Medellin 4 days later, and then stayed in Medellin for another 5 days, and then just left Medellin airport and flew back to Los Angeles. So you can do open jaws. Those are really convenient too if you want to do kind of backpacking, or if you just want to travel to a few different destinations and end up somewhere. So I don't have to fly to these different destinations if I don't want, or I could if I want, but I can go from, if I wanted to, I can go from, I could have gone from Barranquilla to Cali to Bogota, and then ended up in Medellin, and then flew out from Medellin back to Los Angeles. So it just gives you more options. So I really, that's one of the things, and there are cases, and this is probably going to be one of them, where I won't even look at because you could get better value if you try to transfer your points around to different, maybe some foreign airline carriers. You might be able to get some better value as far as use less points. But that stopover is really big, because if I don't use that stopover and they don't offer a stopover, then I'm going to have to use points to get from that little short haul from Bogota to Medellin. I'm going to still have to use points for that. So, all right. I don't even know where I was going with that, but anyway, I just wanted to share that. Yeah, so I will be doing the video. That's what I was going to do, or talk about. So I will be doing a video where I do the whole, screen capture, so you guys are seeing exactly what I do and how I book it, how I transfer the points over. I do have some points in United already, but I'm going to transfer a little bit over to United. And to my surprise, which I don't know why I didn't know this. I don't go to Bogota very often. I've only been to Bogota once, and this was years ago. This was 10 years ago. So I was just happened to look because I knew Bogota, they're opening up a Hyatt place out there, and I love staying at Hyatt Place. Unfortunately, the Hyatt Place isn't going to open until January of next year. So I just typed in Colombia, and guess what? They have a Grand Hyatt out there. So, and that's been open for a little while. So I'll be staying at that Grand Hyatt. So that'll be nice. I haven't decided if I'm going to use points or not. They have, you know what? Actually, I'm most likely not going to use points because the value is not there. And this is how I determine, like, okay, well, am I going to use points or am I not going to use points? I look at the value. So let's say 1 cent per point, and I'll go over this my whole thought process, right? So the room every night for each night. And this is a Grand Hyatt, so it's a nice hotel. You have to understand in Colombia, the hotel prices are more reasonable. So it was $103 a night. Okay, so $103 a night. If I wanted to use points for the same room, it's 12,000 points. So 12,000 points, 1 cent per point. That's $120 value. That's a real bad value, but usually you don't want to get, you want to get more than 1 cent per point. You're looking at 3 cents per point. That's kind of where 3 cents is where I really want to be. I will take 2 cents per point depending on how much the hotel room costs. Like if it costs a lot, well, you know, I'll take that 2 cents per point value in that situation. If I don't really want to come out of the pocket $250 or $270, and I'll do 2 points for every dollar spent, or 2 points, 2 cents per point. But in this case, it's less than 1 cent per point. It's a horrible value. So that 12,000 points, or 12,000 points for that room, not good. Not a good value. So I'd rather pay that $100 a night because you have to look at it this way. You have that, you can have that category where it's 12,000, or you could do the points plus cash, which is $60 plus 6,000 points, which still isn't good. I mean, it's the same thing. And so you're looking at it like this. Like, let's say I did points plus cash. I want to save some of my points and I'll use some cash, right? So I do the points plus cash. It might sound good, but I'm spending out of pocket $180 plus 18,000 points. And I'm still, you know, like I said, I'm still spending $180. $180 plus 18,000 points. When if I just book it and pay cash, it's going to be $300. So I pay what, $120 more? So that's where you have to really start thinking about, okay, does this make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. I'm not even getting anywhere near 2 points for 2 cents per point, let alone the 3 cents per point that I would really want to get. So hold those points. Just hold off on those points. You can use them for other stuff. You can use it for airfare. Yeah, that's the way you should be looking at that. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm going to pay cash. At first, I was thinking, oh, I'll just use points. Yeah, it's no big deal. But I didn't know because it's on Hyatt's website. When you go on Hyatt's website, you click on you put in all your information. You click on the little view points. No, I'm sorry, not view points, but you click on the use points or whatever. Like you want the rewards. And so when you search, it comes up with all the rewards. So it'll tell you, okay, it'll be 17,000 for this room, 12,000 for this room, and on down the line. So because they do that, they don't show you the price. So you don't know how much the room is every night. And then you just have to toggle it off, and then you'll see how much the price is. So I looked first, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll do points plus cash. That seems fair. And then I'm looking at it, and it just clicked in my head, like, wait a minute, I don't even know how much these rooms are. So I go to see how much the rooms are. They're $103. Like, no, yeah, I'm paying cash. All right, let's go ahead and move on down here. Frank Maldonado, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. David, I just got to sleep, but I think, oh, cool. You just got to sleep, right? But thanks for all you do. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Frank. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, lost my place here. Let's see. I really lost my place. Where are we here? Okay. Any thoughts on the release of the Apple Card? I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it, Hip. I will pass on that card. There was a lot of, when they launched it and everyone was all excited. I don't hear much now. I don't even know did it launch already? Like, did they release it already, or is it? I don't know. Yeah, you don't hear much anymore about it. It's just not a good card. Let's face it. If you are a person who likes Apple products, and then you might see some value in it. And Apple's pretty good about if they do some exclusive stuff with the card, in the sense that you can qualify to get some stuff before everyone else. I think people will jump on it for that reason. But for me, I'm into the travel credit cards, so I'm not even really in that space. Like, I'm not interested in cards like that, or the Saver card, or the Starbucks card, all these different cards. I'm not really the Uber card. I guess Uber is a little different, because I do use Uber when it comes to travel, but you still don't maximum. You don't get your points aren't good with Uber on that Uber card. But anyway. Yeah, I'm more into the travel credit cards. I'm not really interested in getting. I don't even buy Apple products. Like, I'm Android all the way. I don't have my work phone is iPhone, but that's because it's work. But other than that, I don't have anything that's Apple related. Yeah. All right, guys. Please, if you're in the room, please hit the like button. We got about 30 people in here, so if you guys can please hit the like button, we can bring some more people in. Looks like we'll have a good show. We have a steady pace of people coming in, so that's great. Like I said, it was just an impromptu thing. I just wanted to come on and say thank you guys for all of your support and just coming on the chat and helping me out and letting me know when my mic is down and the video sucks and all that stuff. So I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, let's see. Okay. And Rashad saying you're starting to take off. Take off now, rockets. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it feels good. I really enjoy, like, I kind of found my little, like, I like doing the videos. Don't get me wrong. I like putting out the regular videos, but I also like doing these live streams. So yeah, we'll see where it goes, but I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for the future. Let's see here. Go Chase if you want to travel insurance. Amex is skimpy on that. So that's Rashad saying that. So go Chase if you want that travel insurance. And Chase does have better travel insurance. And I'm still going to spend that extra money, a little extra 40, 50 bucks, and get something that's a little bit better. And then I have options too. So that's another thing. So you not only will you have different options that you can use when you can pull from two different, because I'm not paying anything. Well, I'm paying my annual fee, but other than that, most people don't calculate in their annual fee. Most people don't calculate their travel insurance. So when I look at my Chase Sapphire Reserve, I look at some of the benefits. I look at the travel credit, obviously, and then I look at some of the other benefits that I'm getting from the card. But most people don't really look into the travel insurance and say, well, it's worth this, because for the most part, you don't use that travel insurance. It's one of those things that if you're using it, then there's a problem. So in most situations, you're not going to use the travel insurance. Okay. All right. You know what? Let me see this. Yeah, I got to change that. I see you guys are putting stuff on here. So I have this bot, that Streamlab bot, and it's just blocking all this stuff. So I am going to have to make a change on that, because I'm seeing it now. I'm like, why is it deleting all these comments? Nate and Jess, all these comments. I'm opening them up now. I apologize for that. But the bot will basically kind of screen my chat. So if it sees stuff, and I don't even know what it's screening on this stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just pretty much turn them all off because they don't work. Yeah, or at least it's not working. I need to learn how to fix it to work right. Tummy luggage is expensive as hell. If I lost it, I would cry. That's Tip saying that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't buy expensive luggage. I have a Delsey carry-on luggage that I use. I'm probably gonna get like I don't really. I want something good. I want good quality, but yeah, I don't spend that much when it comes to luggage. Delsey's good though; it's a good company, and I'll probably look into. Hopefully, everything's okay. It's showing me buffering. Let me know if I'm still on, guys. um, I'll probably get another Delsey suitcase that is so I can check. No connection. All right. What happened to my connection? Well, this is the first time this has happened. All right, guys. Let me know if if I've come back. All right, because it's showing that I have a connection, but I do see things spinning there. So maybe we have some issues. Uh, it's working. Okay, cool, cool. All right, so I'll just continue. Yeah, I don't, for whatever reason, it's just buffering there. Yeah, so I don't really spend a lot on luggage, and but I do want to get good quality. I think that's very important. If you're traveling, you want to make sure you have good quality when it comes to your luggage, because you do not want you don't want to be in a situation where your luggage breaks on you when you're out at an airport trying to get from point A to point B. That would be just a tragedy. So I make sure I get good luggage, and the Delsey luggage for me, it works fine. I was also looking at, believe it or not, I was looking at the Amazon luggage. I might get one just to review it because they're really inexpensive. They're like 50, I think it was $50, 50 or $60. Might have been a little bit more, but what I like about Amazon, and I've gotten a few products from Amazon, like the Amazon basic products is what I'm talking about, not like just products on Amazon, but Amazon basic products. One of the things that I do like about that luggage, or not that luggage, but the products that Amazon has, is the fact that I'm getting distracted because of this thing. I'm like, dang, is it still working or what? The fact that it's Amazon. So Amazon has the best research and development that's out there, right? Because they're selling all these products, and or they have all these products on their platform, and so they're getting all the feedback from everyone that likes the product, doesn't like the product. So Amazon, and plus it's Amazon, right? They have a lot of money. So, and you see them doing it with the Amazon basic products. So now they can put out these different products, and they have all the research and development that's pretty much been done. And they just need to find a manufacturer, say, hey, make this, and this is what we want it to have on it, and that kind of stuff. So they can really, really do make some really good products. And I've seen it. Like I have the backpack. I don't have the backpack on me, but it's like it's an Osprey or whatever. It's similar to that backpack, but it's a like luggage, but it's a backpack. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, it's like a 40-liter backpack. You can put all your clothes in there. I've packed it before. It's great. The only problem that I have with it is if you pack it for like, you could pack. I can pack just as much in that backpack as I can in my carry-on luggage. So, but if you pack it heavy, I mean, if you pack it full, it's going to be heavy. And I did it once, and I won't pack like that anymore. I'm not putting everything in that backpack because it's just too heavy to carry around in an airport. It was crazy. I mean, I'm all for try to not have to have a little suitcase and stuff, but it's not worth it. I want to have that suitcase on wheels where I can just roll it up and down the airport and not have to be lugging a big backpack on me. Okay, all right. I'm gonna move on down, guys, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully everything is good. You guys are still chatting, so it looks like everything is okay. And Nate and Jess, like I said, I apologize. I don't know what's going on here and why it just keeps kicking you out. Other than, yeah, I'll have to figure out what it is. That's crazy. Everything you guys write on there, it's not letting you do it. and then it timed you out. What the heck is going on? All right. So Nate and Jess, I apologize. I don't know what the bot. Maybe I have you like in some area that you're not supposed to be in, like blocked or something. I don't know what it is. I apologize. I'll look at after the stream. I can't really do it now. After the stream, I'll check it out to see what really happened. Mookie, thank you for subscribing to the channel, buddy. Thank you. Please refrain from posting links. So it's saying you're posting links, but I don't see any links. But anyway, all right. That's what Streamlabs, the little bot, is saying. So anytime you guys see that Streamlabs, that's the bot. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not typing anything in there. It's just my moderator, I guess, and sometimes it goes overboard. Let's see. Okay, we got a question here. I just received the target offer for the Amex Delta Gold Platinum and Reserver card. The others that I have considered was the 70,000 miles for 2K spending in 3 months. What do you think? So, and this is Gage asking this question. It depends. Like, my whole thing is this. You have the three major carriers. You have Delta, you have United, you have American Airlines. Which one do you like flying on? The cards, I mean, for the most part, and I did a couple of reviews just last night on some of these cards. I haven't put the videos out yet, but I was just kind of reviewing them. When it comes to the gold Delta Sky Miles card, the American AAdvantage card, the $95 annual fee one, and then the United Explorer card, they're pretty much the same. They're not going to give you anything really as far as earn possibility. They're not really good cards for. The only reason that you keep the card is because you have the free check bag and you get the priority boarding, but they're all kind of in that same category. So my advice is find the airline that you want to fly on. Like I would pick one. Pick one airline for right now. If you don't have any other airline branded cards, pick one airline for now, and then and try it out and see how it works. The first airline that I picked was the American Airlines. So I picked American Airlines first, and I tried them out for a year. Didn't like them. Didn't like the customer service, and so I moved on to United. So kind of work it that way. So if you just because you get these offers, a lot of people get that gold Sky Miles offer. But one thing I will say about Delta is they have a few different options for you. So you have that gold card, then you can get they have the two other ones. One's I don't even know, platinum, or they have other versions of the card of airline branded cards. So they kind of cover different areas of with annual fees. Like usually United only has one for the most part, $95 annual fee. They don't have like a $195 annual fee that Delta has for one of their cards, or a $450 annual fee that Delta has on another one of their cards. So they give you a little bit more with Delta if you move up the ladder there. Whereas United and American Airlines, American Airlines, they do have another tier. So they have the $450 annual fee. You know, I actually just United might too. They might have one as well. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think they do. But anyway, that just defeated that whole purpose of what I was saying. But what I'm saying is find that airline that you like. If you can find the airline that you like, then just go with them. So if it's Delta for now, then go with Delta. You get the promotion, you go ahead and sign up and get the card. You're pretty much going to get probably a similar experience with the three legacy carriers. Where you'll start seeing, how can I say this? Where you'll really benefit, or not benefit, where you'll see a difference is when you start flying on foreign airline carriers. That's when you're going to see a difference in customer service, in quality of food, in quality of flight, like not flight, but amenities, business class, first class experience. All that is going to change when you start flying on some of these foreign airline carriers. The standard is higher when it comes to some of these airlines. foreign airline carriers. I think their customers demand it, and so you're going to see a lot of things that you're not going to see on the legacy carriers that we fly on. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. I mean, I'm flying economy on Hainan Air, and I'm getting amenities kit, an amenities kit, where they have the little eye mask and the lip balm and the lotion and all that stuff, toothbrush, toothpaste. I'm getting amenities kit, and I'm flying on economy. You never get that. You never get that in a legacy carrier. So the whole experience is different. And that's why I always say you want to save your points, and save your points for flying overseas. And I even flew when I flew the United Polaris, the business class. The experience was okay, not worth the money. And I use points, but not even worth like the points I use really, because like I said, once I got to China, and then I flew on another airline going from China to Thailand, a whole better. The experience was much better. Business class again, but a much better experience, much better food, just everything. So, yeah, just something to think about. Let's see. Streamline sent me a message to refrain from sending links. I didn't post any links. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Nate. I don't know. I have a rogue bot on my hand. Yeah. The bot's got a mind of its own, and it's pretty much. I need to figure out, like I said, I'm going to turn off everything and then slowly add things, and then hopefully I can catch little things, because I don't even know. Like, I think I have everything switched to on, so it probably saw something that looked like a link to them, and then now they're just harassing you. So like I said, I apologize. We'll get it sorted out for the next live stream. I think it's funny though how it just jumps on you and just like all over you. It's crazy. Let's see. What card would you suggest for any family of two that does a lot of grocery shopping and dining out? Also would try to incorporate some travel, hotel, rental. Groceries. Well, we all know about the groceries, right? So Amex Gold is the best card for groceries. Dining out, it's also a great card for that if you're dining out in the U.S. Actually, the U.S., it's worldwide now, so you can do that worldwide. So the Amex Gold is a great card for that. Now, you said some travel, hotel. I mean, you can still use the Amex Gold and book hotel. Rentals, I don't know if you're talking about like rental cars or like rental, like Airbnbs or something like that. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, I would look. Amex Gold is the best card out there for groceries, bar none. And you're earning points, and you can use those points for travel. So that's probably the card that I would be leaning toward in that category or in that sense. And then what does David say? He says Amex Gold. Yeah, that's the best card. Okay. Michael said Nate just got censored. Yeah. I swear, Nate just is not me. It is not me. It's the bot. Wow. Okay, here we go. Let's see. You guys are just teasing them. Oh man. Yeah, and David said I need to figure out the bot. Yeah, I do. And I don't even know how to get there from where I am right now to even try to figure it out. Yeah, we're only going to be on here for a few more minutes because, like I said, the live stream is going to be, or the premiere. Have a video premiering. So if those of you are in here right now, we're going to be premiering a video, and it's going to be premiering at 9:45. Okay, so and it'll be on travel insurance. All right. Let's see, Braveheart. Now that I have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, what are the best ways you would recommend using the $300 annual travel credit? Can you buy airline gift cards? You can, but you don't need to. I mean, the travel credit, it's broad. You can use it for anything. You can use it for parking. I believe you can use it for parking. Yeah, I believe you can. Now that I'm saying it, I'm thinking about I think you can. But anyway, trains, planes, automobiles, or Uber, taxis. They have a wide variety of different things that you can use the travel credit for. So you don't have to buy gift cards. There's no real reason to do that. The credit is gonna it'll go for pretty much anything. I don't even really think about it, to be honest with you. Like next year, I'll get the travel credit. I'm going to Colombia, so I'll probably use it at that point. But I don't even really target things. I just pretty much get out there and say, okay, well, I need to book my flight. I book my flight, and it just comes off there. So I don't really have any strategy when it comes to that. Maybe I should, but I just don't. Like the last 2 years that I've gotten it, I haven't really thought too much about it. Actually, I've gotten it 3 times. Because when you signed up for the card initially, I got it right when they launched the card. You got that $300 travel credit, and then you got it again I got it in August, and so then you got it again in January. So that was pretty cool. So I got it then, and then I got it one more time after that. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, they reappeared, and Dolly's saying they reappear. I just start opening them all up. So I would think that the bot would realize that and maybe just lay off you if I'm like opening up your things. Maybe it did that. I don't know. 22 likes so far. Yeah, we're at 32 now. Thank you guys all for liking the show. Like I said, I just jumped on. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everyone for really helping me get motivated. And like I said, when I'm on here, it's pretty tough. I'm under the hot lights, and it helps to see friendly faces for one, and then it also helps just for people to engage and support. So I really like that, and I really appreciate it. And my numbers are really, really good. 29% increase in viewers in the last 28 days. So that's really good. Choco, what's going on, buddy? James, what's going on? Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna have to move through relatively quickly because, like I said, I don't want to be on a live stream while there's a premiere going on. that wouldn't work. TEC, I can see you. Okay, so here we go. It's working. I see you fine. Okay, we drop down to the bottom here. All right. Let's see. Does anybody know if you had multiple sole proprietor businesses or LLCs, etc.? If you can have multiple of the same business cards for each business? I think someone's asked that question before, and this is David asking this. I'm pretty sure that you can. It would be just like let's say you have different businesses, and let's say you have 2 or 3 different businesses, and you have these cards. Especially if it's an LLC. If it's an LLC, it's pretty much its own entity, so you can get different cards for that. So yeah, I don't see why not, and that's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. If you did have a couple of different businesses, let's say I have a photography business right now, I get an LLC for that, and then I have a media business for my YouTube and all the video marketing, all that stuff that I do. Have another business doing that, and then have 2 different cards. That sounds like a good deal. And then I'm earning points on both cards. I'm getting sign-up bonuses on both cards. I'm using that for travel. Yeah, that's something I might have to look into. Okay, Michael, I have not. I want to try Hideout. And yes, in San Antonio, getting 4 more Hilton stays during the double point promotion. Cool. Let's see. All right, we're gonna move on down. Move on down here. And Braveheart says, I just skipped. What comment did you have? What did I miss? I do kind of breeze through. So, and if you put at TEC, usually I'll stop because I'll see it. but I don't see a question here. You skipped my question. Where is it? Let me move up here. Gotta get Braveheart's question. You know, you can ask that question on Monday when you come on the live. Let's see. Good to go. Where's the question? All right, I don't see it, man. I see no connection. All right, ask it again because I don't see the question. Okay, here. Now that I have the Chase Sapphire, now I answered that one, so I don't know. Maybe. Let me know if I answered your question or not, Braveheart. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to kind of breeze through because we're coming up on time here. Okay. Shamrock, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so I think we've pretty much answered everything that you guys had. Is that true? Any multiple businesses sign up bonuses for them? Point rich. You're gonna be very point rich. Yeah, yeah. I mean that I think it would work. I definitely think it would work. So that's something that I want to look into. I want to get an LLC for my photography business anyway. So maybe I'll look into that. Okay, all right, guys. I just wanted to say, like I said, or I wanted to come on and just say thank you, and that was my main reason for coming on. And like I said, I enjoy this. I enjoy coming on doing the live streams. I'm hoping we can build the audience even larger. I want to be one of those people that has like 100 people in the room or 200 people in the room, and we're just all helping each other out and providing information for each other when it comes to travel credit cards, and we're enjoying the other people's experiences and our own experiences of using points and traveling the world and stuff. So that's my ultimate goal. That's what I want. And so I just want to say thank you because we're just getting started and things are going really good. 29% increase in views in the last 28 days. And the next 28 days will be even, I'm going to keep the same regiment. So the next 28 days will be even, hopefully we'll be at like 50%. And I'll let you guys know along the way. So I might be doing a video like every 28 days, just kind of giving you guys an update on how my progress is and how the channel is grown and all that. But we can't do it without you guys. And that's why I wanted to come on and say thank you to you guys. Because yeah, I can put the sets together and do all that stuff, but without the support, without people coming on and keeping you motivated, like that's the hardest part. Putting out videos, like even the videos that I put out now, I'm getting a lot better response, a lot faster, a lot of stuff in the people commenting on the videos. And for those of you who don't know, that stuff matters. It's not just watching the video, but if you comment on a video, if you like a video, and I'm not just talking about live streams, I'm talking about the regular videos, that goes so far because YouTube will start promoting it. And all YouTube has to do is promote video. If they promote a video, usually it will take off because there's so many people watching YouTube now. You're going to have people who are interested in seeing what you're putting out there. And so, yeah, just liking the video and putting a comment in the comment section. You don't even have to have a question. You could just say, hey, good video. Or, hey, even if it's like criticism, I don't care. Like, hey, you should try this. Or you should try to do this video. Or you should change the background and do this or do that. That's all good. I mean, comments shows engagement. They want to see the engagement. When I say they, I mean YouTube. They want to see the engagement. They want to see that you like the video. That's what they like to see. So, and if you notice, I read all my comments. Okay, every comment that comes out on the channel, I will read the comments, and I might not have an answer for you, and sometimes I won't answer. Like I might like it or something like that, or I might even tell you, hey, you know what? I don't really know the answer to that. So I don't have the answers to everything when it comes to when people have questions and stuff like that. But I do my best, and if I don't know the answer, I'll do my best to look it up. Some people have some questions that are just like, okay, really? I don't know. If they're teasing me. I've had some people on here, and I know they're just teasing me. They're trolling me or whatever. But they're not being disrespectful. They're just asking me questions that are like really weird. Like, can you travel to Canada without a passport and stuff like that? Which I guess if you think about it, you don't need a passport book to travel to Canada. You can get a passport card. And in the old days, yes, you didn't need a passport. I have, I'm talking about like on foot. But I think the question was, can you fly? Can you fly to Canada without a passport? And the answer is no. And so things like that, I'm like, are you really asking me this question, or are you just messing with me? So, all right, guys, let's see. You got a few more things in here. Let's see, a quick question for you regarding your favorite country you visited. Okay, so Dolly, wait, what did I miss here? Okay. I'm gonna try to go through these real quick, but I gotta get off. Like we only have what, 4 minutes before the live or before the premiere goes. So I will address these questions in another video, or we can just talk about it more in the live, I keep saying the live, in the premiere. Okay. Okay, so Donnie, what's going on, Donnie? Thank you for stopping by. Donnie DiCaprio. First time fan, what's been your favorite country to travel to so far? I think everybody knows the answer to that one. Colombia is my favorite country. And I know you're new here, so you probably don't know my whole Colombia thing. But you see down the bottom there, got my little, can't even point, my little license plate down there. So I've traveled to Colombia. That's my favorite destination. I know you're saying Colombia. Why Colombia? I'll have to explain it in another live stream. But yeah, that's my favorite destination. I've been to Paris. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Costa Rica, Aruba, Mexico. Yeah. So I've been to some places. There's still a lot of places I want to visit, but I do like Colombia, and I do keep going back to Colombia. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're putting that in there. Colombia. Okay, he loves Colombia, and it's Dolly. It's Colombia with an O. Colo. Not you. Yeah, they get mad. Ooh, Colombians get mad when you when you do that. And I know Colombia out here. Yeah, Columbia University, Columbia, the clothing line, and all that stuff. It's a U, but in Colombia it's an O. They get really upset about that. Okay. Okay, David saying that. Happy Independence Day, Jamaica. Okay, cool. I did not know that. Oops, I did spell it wrong. Okay. All right, guys, I got to get off because we have the stuff going on here. And Dolly's laughing. Yeah, they get a little. Yeah, I don't see. Colombians are very laid back and relaxed. But when you spell that Colombia wrong, and I did it the first time, like I was talking to one of my buddies. He's American, but he used to go to Colombia all the time, and I spelled it that way when I was talking to him. I was chatting back and forth. He was like, "Hey, the first thing you want to change is you need to change that to O, and don't make that mistake because they really don't like that." All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get off here. Please, if you have not liked the video, please like it on the way out. And we're coming on a premiere. I think I just got notified right now that my premiere's going to be starting. So we're going to be doing a premiere, and it's going to be on travel insurance. So just jump over there. I'll be over there chatting too, so if you guys want to chat on there as well. And then hit that like button when you go over there as well, because it will help promote the video, and once a video, I'm going to say this real quick before we got like 5 minutes. Once a video gets going and it gets promoted by YouTube, then they'll continue promoting it if it has a lot of likes. Okay, so it'll kind of take off, and usually it'll go up and then it'll kind of level off like that. So, All right. I know I'm saying too much. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a good night. Bye.